Jarr Gamers? It's 7:06 in the morning. So I am in a great mood. Our community of Jarr Gamers we've been waiting for it since yesterday. That's the funny part. It was since yesterday. Well, on today's Wednesday, on Monday, I was with Takashi at my house, and we have kept on being favorited in our tweets by this network called VEVX, and we were like, who are they? What do they do? What's the whole point of this network? And then we started looking for information, and then we find out that it's a partnership with a network that will give us a chance to shine in YouTube. Plus, they give giveaways and sponsorships with different companies and whatnot. So I was like, okay, no problem. Then tomorrow I'll sign I'll fill in the form and sign the paperwork. Well, not paperwork. Electronically click the set buttons. So I got scared because when I filled it out, it says from 1 hour to 24 hours, we will get our application accepted or rejected. So yeah, that was really sad if we would got rejected. But we Jarr Gamers are now officially partnered with VEVX Network. We are officially partnered with them. I accepted all the terms and conditions this morning. I accepted the contract. I am so extremely happy because we are now with a network that will give us more freedom. Like, we don't have to worry about the copyright. We got our own full library of music, dubstep, country, techno. We got everything, hip hop. So we are extremely happy. I haven't told Takashi yet. I am gonna see him in a while. But now that you guys know, we are officially partnered with VEVX. Vex. I'm gonna call it Vex. We are officially partnered by Vex Network, and you know, it's a big leap for us Jarr Gamers. It's only been around 2 months that Jarr Gamers has officially started growing with our videos, and we want to keep on growing little by little. So let's talk about TGS. TGS is the Tokyo Game Show 2014. It's happening obviously in Japan. We talked about yesterday that they have a mascot, and I forgot to put the poll, so I'll put the poll later. So the thing is that I am actually excited because while TGS is happening, yesterday was Sony's press conference in TGS. Bad thing is that I couldn't see it, but I saw some highlights this morning of the actual conference. But today I'm gonna watch it completely, and I'm gonna put you full on what happened in TGS. So going back, so on Sony, I saw a couple of games. Didn't see that much on the conference because I told you, I saw it this morning. I fast forwarded to a point that, you know, they start presenting. But for what I see, the small things that I saw, there's a new Dynasty Warriors coming up in Japan. There's a new game called Toshido, if I'm not mistaken, for PS3 Vita. I saw the gameplay, and I cannot imagine how beautiful it looks on the PSP Vita. It's a hack and slash video game. It's an amazing game. I saw only the gameplay, and I was like, wow, I hope that this game comes to US. For all you know, games that they show on Tokyo Game Show, most of the games that they show on these panels over there in Japan, some of the games never come to the US. Some of them do. But Sony, I've heard and I have read that Sony is gonna try, and whatever games that Japan throws, they'll throw it to Sony in US. Thing is that we have to think about it. Japan's marketing is a little bit much more different than the US marketing. Even though in the US there's a lot of people that like anime and like those types of games, but the thing is that how can we tell US, like, let us bring more games, come on. So going back, I saw this other game called Gundam Breaker. They didn't show absolutely nothing. They only showed oh man, I forgot his name, but they only showed a red Zaku from one of the first series of Mobile Suit Gundam. Well, it's not a Zaku, I forgot the name of the suit too, but it was one of the red Zakus. If I'm not mistaken, the character's name is called Char, if I'm not mistaken, from Mobile Suit Gundam. But the only thing they show is like the red Zaku and it goes away. It's like a transition in, transition out, that's it. A 6-second trailer, Gundam Breaker, that's it. The other thing that was really funny that I read last night is that on the Tokyo Game Show, they actually showed some new Jordans that are, I think that they're only coming out in Japan, that will bring HDMI ports. What's that? Like, I haven't read the whole article to see what does the HDMI ports on the Jordans do, but it looks interesting. The other thing is that this Gaia 5 was announced on the Tokyo Game Show Sony panel. They showed more of Final Fantasy 15. One of the other things that they showed, I don't remember that clearly, but I know that they showed, how do I say this? There's this other game that they showed. I don't remember the name of it because it was just a glimpse. But it's a new sequel of a game in Japan. Dynasty Warriors 7 Empire is coming out too. I don't know if it's for the Vita or PlayStation 4. The other thing I know is that Japan announced the PS4's new 2.0 software. So I don't know what's coming up with it. I just hope that one day Sony throws a software update that we can all enjoy PS1 and PS2 games and PS3 games from PS1 from PS3, all the games, because Sony, I'm not kidding, we want to play our old games too. I know that you guys are trying to make this big library of old classic games, but man, like, if we have the games, please let us play. You know what's having Onimusha completely, and I can't play them. Nick, you know what I mean? That's not fun. So yeah, I'm gonna watch the TGS Sony conference today when I get to my house, and I will do a full-on highlight video today. I'm not gonna wait until tomorrow. Tomorrow will be whatever they announce of TGS today. And don't forget, today is Wednesday, so today is iOS 8 of all Apple iPhones. If I'm not mistaken, they will be updating from iPhone 4S until now 5S, iPads 2 and 3, iPad Air, iPad Mini, iPod Touches, I think from 4th generation on. So let's see how is this iOS 5 gonna be. I hope a lot of it. I have seen a lot of new things that are coming out with this iOS update, and I am actually extremely excited for it. So I am BigBoss, and I am an official partner. Well, Jarr Gaming is an official partner of VEVX Network. I hope you guys keep on liking, subscribe to our channel, and share your video. So if you have any questions, just comment below, and we'll make a video of the Q&A of you guys on YouTube and Twitter. So don't forget, our Twitter is Jarr Gaming. My Twitter is BigBoss_, big_boss off. And if you guys like Instagram, I am BigBoss Jarr Gamer. So this is BigBoss from Jarr Gaming, and I am signing out.